I feel like I just said something about Sunday a few days ago. Sorry. Hello. um, yes, it is Sunday. Um, I feel like the weekend just flew by. But you know what? I'm actually grateful because I got a lot done this weekend. I got a whole lot done. I got some orders complete. Um, I got a little rest, but this is the time when I know that God is preparing me because I'm always asking God to prepare me for when dot dot dot. And so I'm grateful that I was able to get these bulk orders done and a bunch of other things that I've had on my list of things to do, including fixing my webmail from my t-shirts and denim website. I had an issue with it, and this weekend, thanks to AI, we were able to resolve it. Yay! Anyway, welcome back to Antonia's Blissful Corner, your quiet space for reflection, growth, and peace. Happy Sunday. I hope that today, even though it's almost over, is treating you gently. Please go ahead, grab your tea, take a breath, and let's talk for a little bit. Excuse me. I don't know what is going on lately. I feel like I'm always um whew. So today I want to talk about something that introverts hear all the time. We've heard it at least once, twice, thrice, 10 times in our lifetime. You're boring. Even say that out loud makes me roll my eyes a little bit. Like, wait, no, we not. And the funny thing is, the people who say it really believe they're telling you something deep, like they discovered something, right? Meanwhile, in our heads, we're thinking, sir, ma'am, I'm a wonderful conversation in my head going on right now, but you're interrupting it. Please stop. It's crazy. So anyway, let's break down the in a gentle way because I don't think the world understands how introverts work, right? So, people mistake quiet for no personality all the time, right? And because I've been quiet all my life, I know that I've been judged and or mislabeled. I mean, now that I'm allowing my personality to shine outside, people may think differently. No, I think now they probably just think that I'm weird. So I'm boring and weird. But the reality of it is, if you're not bouncing around the room, talking to everybody, or screaming and laughing, suddenly you're not fun. No fun at all. But introverts don't perform our joy. We feel it, we hold it, we don't have to broadcast it. Sometimes we're quiet because we're enjoying ourselves, but people don't understand that. Like, if you're off in a corner, just sitting there, either looking around or, like with a mute look on your face, then something is wrong, right? Sometimes we're really and truly just observing. We like to people watch. We like to people watch and observe. Like, we look at the fern over in the corner and we admire how green it is and how lush. We notice these things, right? Sometimes we're just saving our energy because we know the rest of the day might require more from us. We're not fireworks. We're candles, steady, warm, calming. And trust me, this candle right here is not boring at all. Excuse me. And also, let's talk about energy because this is the part that people forget every single day. Extroverts get their energy from people, introverts get their energy from peace. Peace in a place by themselves most times. Extroverts are like wall chargers. You can plug in anywhere and you're like, woo. And then introverts, we're solar powered. We need the right light, the right atmosphere, the right vibe. I saw it go. So when you see us like bow out of an event early, like our Irish exit, it's not because we're bored. It's because our battery is blinking on 7%. And if we don't go home immediately, we might just shut down along the way. Kind of like an old computer, when it just dies. An old computer just dies. That's not boredom, though. That's maintenance. That's self care before the crash happens. And speaking of misunderstandings, I got a story for you. I can't remember if it was last year or this year because the days basically are just running into each other right now. But one day, it could have been earlier this year. My mom, out of the blue, I don't remember what I was doing, but I was doing something probably in my head. Or might have been reading, might have been on my computer. I don't know. But it was so random, so out of the blue. My mother came to me very confidently saying, "You are boring." And I was like, what? When I tell you, I laughed so hard. And I was like, "Mommy, what are you talking about? Why are you telling me that I'm boring?" So she was like, "Well, you don't drink. If you drink," and I said, "Okay." I mean, it's not like that's nothing new. I've never drank, so it's nothing new. So I was like, "Well, what's the problem?" So she was like, "Well, if you drink, then we can at least go wine tasting." And I was like, "Well, we can still go. I mean, they have sparkling cider." And she was like, "It's not the same." I don't know why it's not the same. It's drinking, but she wasn't having it. So then I went into my head trying to think, who can I get to go with her? I mean, I'll drive if I have to. Um, but I had to process the fact that my mama told me that I was boring simply because I don't drink. Whatever. But that's when I realized that people don't call you boring because of who you are. They call you boring because you're not doing what they think is fun, right? I mean, the reality of it is we sit down in a corner, we go walking in a park, we walk around our backyard. For us, that is fun. That is peaceful. For them, it's like, oh gosh, they won't have it, right? Reality of it is my personality is not dependent upon alcohol or anything like that, right? Um, for me, I'm me, whether I'm drinking a water. I mean, I don't even really drink like sodas or juices and stuff like that. Wait, no, I love coconut water. I love coconut water. So I don't really, I mean, I guess in that respect, I might be boring because if all I drink is water, like clear liquids, then maybe I am. But nevertheless, I appreciate my apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar too, but I meant to say apple cider, sparkling cider rather. So much so that when we're in the office and we're planning events, like when they start throwing around beer and wine, I'm like, so what about the sparkling cider people, right? Because before I feel like there was maybe a few of us, but now I see when we have bottles, they be done. They be done. But yeah. Anyway, the reality of it is we are not boring. Introverts are not boring. I stamp of approval right there. Introverts have depth, deep oceans. We can talk for hours and hours. And mommy's heard me. Mommy's heard seeing me on the phone talking for hours and hours. Um, but we love connection, just not with everybody and not at the same time. We enjoy conversation when it's honest and not forced. We're thinkers. We process, we make sense of our world on the inside first. We like to basically process it before we allow it to come out. Someone actually once told me, "You're in your head too much." Huh? Make it make sense. But you see, those are those people basically like just open mouth foot inside. Right? They don't think before they speak, and next you know, like, oh. But anyway, um, I don't know. I feel like that's where peace is. Like for us, we like to think a lot. And so if you see us quiet, 9 out of 10 times we're thinking about something. Well, obviously, if we're thinking, right? It is about something. But the point is, we're not boring, right? We're thinking because that's how we get our great ideas. Quiet doesn't mean empty, quiet means intentional. And honestly, society rewards the loudest person in the room, but not always the most thoughtful. They give praise to the person who speaks first, not the person who actually has something real to say. right? They assume the loudest means the most joy, but half the time it's performance. I mean, I think that I have a great time by myself. By myself, I have my own solo parties. Have you seen a video of my New Year's Eve party, child? Anyway, the quiet ones are grounding in peace. We're paying attention. We're absorbing the details. We're hearing the things no one else notices. No, that made no sense. We're, yes, I said it right. We're hearing the things that no one else notices, including we see the things that no one else notices also. The issue is introverts aren't boring. The issue is that quiet power doesn't get celebrated enough. So if you're an introvert watching this, please hear me and please know this. You don't have to match everybody's energy. You don't have to explain why silence feels good to you. And if they feel that you're boring, let them think that. That's their business. At least this way they won't bother you. You don't have to pretend to enjoy things that drain you. You're not boring, you are selective, and that is perfectly fine. Your energy is precious, and you're allowed to protect it at all costs. That's wisdom, though. That's maturity, and that is self respect. And to my extroverts watching, we love you too. Just know that your introverted friends thrive differently. Invite us into calmer spaces, ask deeper questions, give us a little minute to warm up, right? Even if we don't drink, because yeah, some people that drink and they warm up quickly, but I mean, give us some time to warm up and let us leave when our battery gets low. If we say, hey, I'm going to head out now, don't be like, why? You party pooper. Okay. I'm okay with all the labels. It's not though. Just know that it's not that we're not interested. We're just built differently. So before I wrap up, if you would like to understand introversion on a deeper level, or if you just want to understand a language that helps you explain who you are in the world, please grab my book, Unlocking the Introvert, a pocket guide to understanding and interacting with introverts. It is available at societyofintroverts.com, Amazon, and everywhere books are sold online. I wrote it for people like us because I know that we are misunderstood. And I feel like this past year has been a test. I feel like people are just committed to just misunderstanding people. And I think I'm starting to become okay with it. But I still want to do my best to let you know that you are fine. And I'm also not giving up on all extroverts because I really think that there are people who are interested to understand who we are. And for those people, grab my book so that you can understand a little bit more. Anyway, please remember that peace isn't a place, it's a choice. Please stay blissful, and I will see you the next time. Before you head out, though, please hit like, leave a comment. Has anyone ever called you boring before? What did they say, and how did you respond? Subscribe if you're new here, and share this with another introvert who needs to hear it today. Your story, and I think that's what it is. I feel like we think that we have nothing to share, we have nothing of substance, and we do. I'm realizing that on this journey that there are people who are able to relate to my experience. And so that's why it's important that you figure out a way to share your experience so that someone can learn from you. All right, see you next time. Take care. Love you all, and I appreciate those who are watching and those who are here right now and those who will be watching the replay.